Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Streaming with Swadhin. And as I said earlier in my videos that I will be uploading at least one classic movie every month. This month I've uploaded a review of 1954 Japanese classic movie named Seven Samurai, directed by Akira Kurosawa. I heard a lot about this movie for a very long time, but I finally managed to watch this movie. This is a 3 hour 27 minutes long epic movie, and this is probably the first time that I saw such a long black and white movie. Initially I was a little worried and skeptic because I never saw such a long black and white movies, and sometimes old movies are a little slow and it can get you bored a lot. But I'm so glad that I watched it, and I never felt the length of the movie was an issue at all. It was so enjoyable throughout, from start to finish. This movie has several remakes in Hollywood and also in Bollywood. There are tons of movies made in Hollywood and Bollywood inspired from this movie. In Hollywood, Magnificent Seven was remade twice, 1960 and 2016, inspired from this movie. While in Bollywood, movies like Sholay and China Gate was inspired from this movie. I was sort of surprised to know that director Akira Kurosawa Sawa's movies was extremely successful in Western countries, but failed in his own country, Japan. He in fact didn't even had funds to make movies in 70s, and so he attempted to commit suicide. And because people were very skeptical in Japan that why his movies are so popular in West, which is a very strange to know, because I really enjoyed this movie. Seven Samurai starts in 16th century Japan, where a group of bandits discuss about raiding a village and taking away all the rice, barley and stuff. The villagers, the farmers were there growing. One of the villagers overheard and went back to village to inform the other farmers. And after a reasonable discussion, they decided that they should hire samurais, which means warrior or fighters, to fight the bandit. After some struggle, they found one of the senior samurai who agreed to help them for 2 balls of rice. And after taking a stock of the situation, that samurai decided that he would need overall 7 samurai at least to fight these 40 odd bandits that were living behind the mountain. And how the samurai built the team to fight the war against the bandit is the entire movie. And the character of Kikuchiyo, played by Toshiro Mifune, was definitely a standout. It's possible that many people might not find anything new in this movie if they are watching today, as many movies are already made inspired from this movie. So if you have seen quite a few movies that are inspired from this movie, it is there might be time that you might not find anything new, but it is important to remember that this movie is the source material that got released in 1954, which inspired those movies. And the cinematography of this movie is absolutely beautiful. The way the camera captures the entire village, the house, traditions really transport the audience to the 16th century Japan, where the story is situated, and it is beautiful. The camera movement and the way they capture the background of the frame and the character movement in the frame is absolutely beautiful to watch, and even though it is in black and white, it is still very beautiful to watch. The way the first scene itself was shot about the villagers hiding and listening to the bandit was so beautifully done, and it has really set the tone, and you realize in the very first frame that it is not an ordinary movie and it's something special and something nice. The movie is a reasonable amount of action, and some of the sword fight was really well done, I felt. Particularly the sequence when one of the samurai named Kyuzo, played by Seiji Miyaguchi, cut down the opponent into pieces. Last 1 hour of this movie is completely about war between the samurai and the bandits, and the last day of the war was shown in the background of rain, which really was absolutely great. It really created a very messy and a great atmosphere, and it was wonderful to watch. While people must remember that the limitations in terms of technology that was there in 1954 to shoot action sequence and war sequence was very limited compared to the present time. Present time we see such great action sequence, but at that time there was lots of limitation, and for that this movie did an excellent job. And overall, if you like watching old movies and you don't mind watching movies with subtitles, then I would suggest you don't miss this movie. I can completely understand that why people like this movie and why people are fan of this director. I would like to visit some of his movie for sure, because I really enjoyed this movie so much. And if you have any suggestion for this director, please do let me know. And this movie also has a great quality of repeat viewing. You can watch it more than once, and if you want. It is so much. The movie is so much enjoyable, and this kind of movie I really enjoy a lot, and it is absolutely entertaining and enjoyable. Give your views about this movie. What do you thought about this movie? And if you have any suggestions for any other movies that you want me to review, do write down in the comment section, and hit like to this video if you like this video, and do subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And beside that, there is a bell icon. Do hit the bell icon for your notification, and you can also follow me on my social network pages like Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And thank you for watching this video. Be safe, take care, and peace.